The following is my review of Attack on Titan's second season. While this review should be pretty much spoiler-free of anything that happens in Season 2, I am going off of the assumption that anyone watching this already watched Season 1, and will be referring to some events from prior episodes. If you have not yet watched Season 1, then why not check out my spoiler-free review and maybe go catch up on the show? With that being said, let's jump in. Where we last left off, it was discovered that Eren Yeager has the ability to transform into a Titan, seemingly as the result of some experimentation by his father. Furthermore, after recalling a hazy memory of his dad telling him to reclaim Wall Maria and to go to their home's basement, the Scout Regiment makes it their mission to reclaim the Shiganshina district and find the secret hidden under Eren's home. However, Eren is not the only one with the Titan transforming ability, and a so-called female Titan causes heavy casualties, bringing the mission to a grinding halt. After many hardships, the season ends with Eren finally defeating the female Titan, revealed to be fellow soldier Annie Leonhardt, and it is discovered that the huge walls meant to keep Titans in are in fact filled with dormant Titans. Therefore, this season follows Eren and the rest of the Scout Regiment as they try to unravel the mysteries behind the origin of Titans and discover why some individuals have compromised their ranks to cause destruction. Now, I have to say that though I really enjoyed the second season of the show, I think it does have some minor issues, and I can totally see why some people fell off the series around this time. For starters, while it doesn't have anything to do with the quality of the show itself, I think the large gap between the release of Season 1 and the release of Season 2 really ruined the momentum that the show had going for it. I'm not saying that they should have rushed the show or anything, but when people are hyped for something and then it takes 4 years for any follow-up, the out of sight, out of mind mentality definitely takes effect. This is especially troublesome when the season isn't exactly what people might have been expecting. Compared to Season 1, Season 2 is paced a bit differently, with the first half of the season focusing a lot on flashbacks, characters talking to one another, and people running away / hiding from Titans instead of fighting them. Though this is all build up for later and things do pick up in the second half of the season, some people just tapped out before getting there. Finally, I think a big problem of the season is that it feels kinda disconnected from Season 1. While Season 1 became all about getting to the basement in the Shiganshina district, and then later bringing down the female Titan when that mission is interrupted, it's strange how getting to the basement is never really talked about this time around. While I get that one thing after another keeps happening, whether or not they plan to get back to the mission or what the goal of the season is, really felt muddy. With that being said though, I did say that I enjoyed the season overall, and I do think that there is plenty it has going for it. For starters, I feel that basically everything I said in my Season 1 review still stands true. From the music, to the action, to the overall tone of the show, I still think the show handles all of this quite well, and I continue to really enjoy it. In fact, with the appearance of more Titan shifters, I feel that the action and stuff only gets better, as we watch some individuals use their monstrous bodies to fight, and those without powers having to deal with these intelligent adversaries that won't go down without a struggle. Speaking of adversaries, another thing that I like is, minor spoilers, finding out who the armored and colossal Titans are. While I won't ruin their identities or when it happens, let me just say that I did enjoy the way it happened. Unlike other shows where a big reveal like this is super dramatic and involves some huge speech or whatever, I like that it basically boils down to one guy out of nowhere going, "Look, I'm the armored Titan, X is the Colossal Titan, this whole charade is tiring and I don't really feel like fighting, so how about we skip all that and Eren just surrenders." Well, I know that there are some people who didn't like the reveal because they felt that it was kind of sudden and anticlimactic. I personally really enjoyed it because of how different it was and how it really subverted expectations of how this sort of thing plays out. Finally, I just really enjoyed the whole mystery aspect and the direction the story is starting to go. While the story of mankind having to fight back against horrible monsters to survive was good, I like that there is more than meets the eye. In my opinion, the fact there is a mystery to where the Titans come from and why there are people weaponizing them is really cool, and I honestly can't wait to see more secrets of this universe finally revealed. So in conclusion, despite some issues that caused people to fall off the show when it was airing, I overall had a really good time with Attack on Titan Season 2. with most of the stuff I enjoyed from Season 1 still present, plus the addition of stuff like an interesting new direction and some unexpected moments, I would definitely recommend it. But hey, that's just my opinion. And remember, don't take anything I say too seriously. After all, I'm just the Wannabe Reviewer. Thanks for watching.